All right, time for our look at the schedule. I've got them really 17-0, but I'll go game by game as we start.
Yeah, you don't have any.
I didn't. What do you have the
L's.
L? What do you get the L for?
Because it's the
L.
Jaguars. What do you mean, why do I have
All right,
L's?
let's start. Carolina at home. You go first with one of your L's or whatever you want. What do you got there?
No. I got a big win here for the good guys, starting off the season strong at 1-0.
44-3 is what I got here. Cincinnati. That was on the road.
Cincinnati on the road, I think, is going to be a tough one. They've got a terrible defense, but I just don't see the Jaguars going there. It's Cincinnati's home opener, so I'll say the Jaguars lose a shootout.
I think they're playing better than you think, but I think they're going to lose that game too. Houston is at home the first time, right? Is that a home game?
That is a home game.
What do you like?
I like the Jaguars here. I think the Texans have really taken a step back this offseason, and I think the Jaguars will be able to get after them.
45-3. I think that's a win too, so I got them 2-1. The 49ers on the road in Santa Clara.
Yeah, I think it's. I think this is a loss. I think San Francisco bounces back, has a stronger season than last year. That's a tough trip, so I'll say a loss.
I'm with you on a loss. Patrick Mahomes comes here on a Monday night. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, come on. That's what I got.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I just want to see if you guys are paying attention. Patrick Mahomes is pretty good. Seattle comes here. What do you got?
It's a short week for the Jaguars, but Seattle's got the long trip. I'm going to say Jaguars get the win.
You're copying me. You looked at my notes. I think they win too, by the way. This one's in London. Have you heard?
I have heard. Great ecosystem.
Yeah.
And I think the Jaguars get it done because they're used to playing there and the Rams aren't.
They're intangibly rich across the pond. We've got all the same ones so far. I don't like
So now
this.
we're going into the bye
Yeah, the bye here.
4-3.
They go to Las Vegas.
That would certainly be good. 4-3 at the bye. Yep, going to Vegas.
What do you got?
So the Raiders actually have a bye the same week the Jaguars do. So
Right.
there's no real advantage there for either team. The game's in Vegas, but I don't really like what the Raiders look like. Geno Smith, I'm not a believer in, so I'll say the Jaguars.
I hate to do this, but I got to come with you again. This game now, we go to Houston.
Yeah, Houston, I'll say, is a loss just because I don't see the sweep happening. So
I do.
Right.
I think the Jags are going to be better. I think the Jags are going to win the division. I don't think they win the division unless they handle Houston, so I'm going against there. Home against the Chargers.
This is interesting. The Chargers will not have had their bye. So this is like their 11th game in 11 weeks. So their bye is right after this. So that tends to mean players are kind of asleep at the wheel. I think the Chargers may be more talented, but I'll say this is one where the game really sets up well for the Jaguars in terms of the intangibles.
I think the Jags are going to beat the Chargers. I think they're better. I think the Chargers are still scarred from the last time they came here when they blew a big lead. I think the Jags are going to beat the Chargers. On the road at Arizona. What's that? Who do you like there?
I'm going to go loss here. It's a tough trip, and I just think that it'll be a little bit of an upset, but I do think tough trip, long trip. I think they're better than the Cardinals, but I think this is an upset.
I think it's a loss too. I'm coming with you. So we've agreed on everything but one game. Tennessee, and I think the first one, this game is at
in
Tennessee.
Nashville.
It's in Nashville.
Yep, and historically that's been a tough place, but I think the Titans are really bad. I don't think Cam Ward's going to end up being any good at all. So I like the Jaguars.
The Jaguars, I think, have the better of the two teams, but I'm going to go loss here. I'm scarred from everything that happens up there, so I'm going to go loss there. The Colts, where's that one?
The Colts.
Where's the first Colts?
I think the
It's in
Colts
here.
is
It's a home
in
game.
Jacksonville. Is that right? I'm going to go. I think they sweep the Colts anyway, but I'll go win.
We dominate the Colts. We'll dominate again. That's a win.
Well, if it's in Jacksonville, the Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since Indiana Jones and
Forever.
Lost Ark
The
came out.
Jets are at home. The Jets are home game. What do we like here?
I'm going to go win for the Jags here. I don't think the Jets are very good.
I think the Jags are going to win that as well, and I don't think the Jets are very good either. I've never been a Justin Fields guy. I think he's just okay. I like the Jags too. In Denver.
Yeah, Denver's going to be tough. Great defense, well coached, tough trip. I'll say loss.
I'm with you. I think it's going to be a tough game to win, so I'm going to go loss too. Trip to Indy.
Trip to Indy, again, whether it's Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson at this point, I don't think it matters. I think the Colts are lost in the wilderness. Sorry, Trent.
I agree with you on that, and I think unless they bring back Johnny Unitas, I'm okay there. And finally, the home game against the Tennessee Titans.
I've got the Jaguars going 5-1 in the division, which they've never done. But I think the Colts and Titans are bad, and I think they'll split with the Texans.
I'm coming with you. I think the Jags are gonna win the division. So what's our total?
You've got the Jaguars winning every divisional game.
Yes, I do.
That would be fantastic.
I think the Jags are gonna win the division.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna go 6-0 in the division, which they've never done in
Yeah.
their history. So how many wins do you have?
I think I've got them at 11-6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got them at 11-6.
And I disagreed with you on 2, so I think I do too. There you go. That's our look at the Jaguars. Win
Go
the division.
Jags!
Win the division. We'll talk about playoffs next time, and then we'll do our Super Bowl preview after that.
Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL Jaguars. For even more coverage of the Big Cats, be sure to subscribe to 1010XL Jaguars.